push it with Zagara for the Swarm. So I'm not the best Zagara player. I do enjoy her though, and I'm usually hit or miss. Sometimes I have great games, but more often than not, I just get wrecked. But I like trying to play her as a pusher. I tend to like those former specialists. For my level 1 talent, like I said, I like to push. I know most people choose Corpse Feeders, which reduces the cooldown of Infested drop by 3 and increases the health of Roachlings. Roaches are mean, but I almost always go with Infest. Nearby ranged minions deal an additional 125% damage, plus an additional 1% per 1,000 siege damage Zagara has dealt. You can turn this on and off. I like this because I don't know why you turn it off, but because people don't expect the ranged minions near you to be very strong. But when you have a good push going on and there's a few ranged minions behind you, especially late game, you start doing a ton of extra damage, and you can really push it real good, which is what I love to do. So we go in the mid, I drop my creep down. While you're on the creep, you have further range, which is nice, but I'm going against a tough team that could easily beat my creep. I didn't think this was going to go well at all this game, actually, because almost all their guys can easily destroy my creep, like this jerk is doing in the beginning of the game. And, you know, I'm a creep. I like the creep. And it is really beneficial for Zagara. But let's see how we adapt. I probably shouldn't have gone this build either against these guys, but I wanted to make this video about how I push. I try to put my creep down in the shadows so I can have vision there. And, you know, a decent player on the enemy team would quickly break that stuff and ruin my day. Thankfully, these guys didn't think to do that. I put my creep in places where there's people can sneak up on me, so I can see someone coming from there. I angle it so that my banelings hit every one of the mobs, and I want to do as much siege damage as possible so I can keep on increasing the attack damage of the people around me. And as you can see, the little spiders near me, they got this little red glow around them. That means that they're doing additional damage, and it's just going to get stronger the more siege damage I do. And these guys are messing up by not trying to stop me down bottom, so I'm pushing pretty nicely. They're trying to go in the mid, and it looks like they just got Li Ming. She has a rough start to this game. Whatever, I drop my roaches in there, and I go in, and I just keep the siege damage up, and oh, there goes this person to ruin my day. Mephisto, oh yeah, he was down there getting these siege guys, but I'm able to take them down fairly quickly, or at least do a decent amount of work on them. This guy's mean because his ability just wrecks my creep. And like I said, I like my creep. It gives me more range. Look at him chasing me around. Ow, 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 it hurts. And there goes my creep. So I lay more down, but he's just going to break it. And he's stopping me from getting the blue balls. Oh well. So Mephisto is a tough matchup for me, or maybe I'm just not that good with Zagara, which is totally possible, but I'm trying. I gotta break this siege guy before he ruins more things. Oh, alright, so for my level 4 ability, I know the more popular is serrated spines, and if I was going hero killing, I definitely would go that, but I love to push, so I'm going Medusa Blades. Basic attacks deal 33% damage to 3 nearby targets. So that's gonna help my Infest ability just ramp up more. The more siege damage I do, the stronger those little ranged spiders by me are going to be, because I'm hitting more people with my basic attacks. So Mephisto's pushing me back a little bit. They have a slight level lead. I just want to break that siege giant and get some blue balls, and I think I gotta be real careful now. So there's some action going in by the turn in down there. I'm low on health to take out Calfast, and I'm just peeking. I'm like, that's probably not a good idea here, but let me throw some banelings that do absolutely nothing, and then hide a little bit. Oh, they got Li Ming too. It was a rough start for our team this game, but I do believe we pick it up pretty quickly. I'm running away from that electric. Nasty. Oh, slows me and hurts me. So I'm just like, guys, I think I gotta switch my lane here. I have a decent amount of gems. I'm not about to lose them, so I decide to port and get my heal on, and I'm just gonna go top lane. Someone else is gonna deal with Mephisto down there. Calfast takes out Zul'jin, good job, and I'm going to try my luck here in this top lane. So I'm going to lay down some creep, again, try to put it over here so I can see, Leafing goes down again. I put my creep over there so I can see people coming, and I believe I put one in the shadows. Yes sir, good job. Now if I'm the enemy, you would just break it every chance you can. Like Butcher right there, he could hamstring it and break it. Thankfully he missed it there. Oh, he didn't hit it enough. Tracer comes in to try to get the gank as well, but I fight him off. I try to play smart. The range guys did a little bit of work. You can see Butcher lost a bit of health there, and I back up to safety. Managed to back him up a bit. The Hydralist chases away the Butcher, and now we're level 7. Still one level below him, but whatever. Alright, so for this one, I probably should have went Baneling Massacre to get more siege damage, but I almost always pick Viscous Acid, even though it's the least chosen. Anything I could do to slow people down, I like that extra CC ability. You slow them by, Baneling slow enemies by 25% for 2.5 seconds. The most popular is Bile Drop, which passively increases the impact radius of Infested Drop by 20, and after hitting 12 enemy heroes with Infested Drop, an additional roach is spawned. Oh no, they wrecked. Li Ming again, what do you know? And they broke my creep. Li Ming, come on, my dude. Yeah, but if I was going hero killing, Bile Drop would have been a great choice. Roaches are very strong. Oh, I just missed it on her. Tracer gets the turn in, and now they're summoning spiders. Roaches are great. They're very tanky. They do a decent amount of damage, and Zul'jin dies again. Thankfully, their Zul'jin dies not as much as our Li Ming, I believe, but dies fairly often. Alright, so again, I chose Viscous Acid to slow enemies with Banelings, and now I'm trying to counter the spider push up here and do more and more siege damage. Alright, come on, spiders, do some work. They let me go up here. For some reason, they ignore the top, and they just try to push the mid hard, which works well for me. My teammates can hold the fort while I destroy this here dragon, and I have my creep below me, so I can see when they're coming, like right there. Zul'jin tries me, and he breaks my creep. Jerk. They're finally up here, but that spider is just about dead, and I decide to annoy Butcher and regroup. Looks like my boys held them off in the mid. I'm going to clear out these guys, stay in the safety of these towers for a bit, and my creep. And then they're probably going to go mid, so hopefully my buddies see that coming. I drop more stuff, and I move on in and clear this out. Really trying to just increase my siege damage. Looks like we got the lead now. Boom, this guy tries me again. I slow him down. I dodge that finally and scare him away. And now it's like time to turn in my... Gosh, I have like a ton of gems right there. They try to stop me. This is good. I want them to come and get me because Butcher's weak, and right there, that was not a good move. He got blinded by the amount of gems I had, even though I was able to turn them in. And we kill him, and then we kill him. And this is where we start turning things around. I believe Tracer comes in, hurts Li Ming, but doesn't get the kill and has to blink away. We just need one more gem. I realized, oh, I already turned mine in. Cool. I probably should have continued there, but I didn't. And now we're level 10, so I'm going to go with the more popular choice of Nydus Network. This map is rather small, so it's not as beneficial, but I still love being able to get around and summon that Nydus Network. So, yeah, I can just get around the map easy and keep the push going on. Devouring Maw, I don't typically get no matter what build I do, unless there's a lot of melee guys and we have some CC where I can catch them with that. I like Nydus Network, even though I don't typically tend to use it as best as I could. So we got our spiders coming in now. I decided to put my network back there, just behind that, my gate. Because there's nothing worse than someone breaking your Nydus Network. I just mess around there. And then, yeah, back at it again. I should have pressed tab at some point so I could show y'all how much siege damage I have, but thankfully I haven't really died yet much. So I've just been able to keep the constant push, and that's really going to help my Infest level 1 ability. So again, they're busy in the mid. Oh gosh, they took out 2 of our guys, Ariel and Li Ming, what do you know? But I decided to go in with my spider buddy while they're busy in the mid and just wreck this top thing as much as I can. I see them coming though, and I believe I was too late. Bummer! Alright, so they got me. I got as usual. I just got a little too crazy and stayed a little longer than I should have. But thankfully my boys follow up. They get the kill on annoying Tracer and Butcher, who thought he was going to get kill fast, but Ariel with the solid heals, and we're back in it to win it. So they got me, but we got 2 of them. I'll take that. We got our spiders to push. Looks like bottom is uncontested, and we're just gonna have a good time right now while I'm relaxing. Alright, I'm back. Now I have my Nydus Network and finally get to use it. That's why I died. I just want to use my Nydus Network, and I'm back at the top before they know it. I decided to put creep here so I can see if anyone wants to creep on the boss. And I'm going to put creep here so I can have a little bit more vision in that area. I'm just so glad that they haven't been messing with my creep, because that's huge for me. They try me again, but I don't think they can get me. I slow them with my banelings. See, that baneling slow helped out there. And I'm able to scare them off with my roaches and Hydralists. My buddies come. We're prepared to gank. I don't think they chest this though. They're what's up? What's up, buddy? He hurt me, but not enough. All right, so next ability. I like going Hydralist Transfusion. That's the more popular choice here. I like Protective Coating while on creep. Zagara gains 20 armor, but the creep is just, they break it so easily, and I don't want to have to always rely on that. So Hydralist Transfusion, Zagara is healed for 60% of the damage dealt by hunter killers. Basic attack to heroes. So when my Hydralisk is on hitting heroes, I'm getting healed. And that's a lot, because they do some decent damage against heroes. So more sustain is a good thing. Alright, back at it. 3 up top. My buddies are hiding, and they jump out. I don't believe we get the gank. There's a bit of a team fight here, but we push them back, because they're scared of us now. We have the level lead, we have some extra damage, and that's that. Gonna break that and just hit every single thing I can to keep pushing up my siege damage. The flaming fireball of death goes out. Does it kill anyone? Does it kill anyone? I guess not. Alright, we got Kerrigan down there jumping on people, and I'm like, let me take out this mid thing. Oh, this guy, I just dropped my creep and he breaks it by accident. Jeez. Tracer trying to creep, but oh, the great knockback there. She blinks and gets away, but it was still nice. We're gonna take out this tower, I think. Maybe? Come on. Oh, Butcher. Butcher wants some, but he doesn't actually, because he's scared. They chase us back, but we're in it to win it, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Butcher with the hamstring, just doing what he can to try to slow the inevitable. Oh, great slow and stun and knockback, and we just burn out Zul'jin, and we break that tower. We got the spider again, so this is a great little push here. They can't do much to stop us yet. They don't really have any tanks to stop the madness. What I really love about choosing Infest at level 1 is the longer the game goes, the less I die and the more damage I do to minions and buildings, the stronger I'll be, because those little ranged minions near me will do extra damage, and it really adds up, especially when you have a bigger wave and there's like 6 of those little spiders by you. Good stuff. So I'm wrecking this bottom part with our spider. Our team, they just ignore me, which is the ideal thing you want to happen when you're going with this build. Let the enemy team ignore you so it can just keep getting stronger and stronger. And there you go. I got more spiders coming behind me. You can see them getting enraged with the red. And it's a strong push down there. We take out their bottom fort. We have an open path down there. I'm laying my creep so I have good vision in this area. I want to lay one there in the shadows. Since they haven't been breaking them, I can kind of lay them at will. I gotta say, I thought this game would be a bit tougher this match, but thankfully it wasn't so bad. So I'm putting my stuff there so I could lay down another Nydus. For level 16, I kind of messed up. I really should have gotten Jagged Barbs, as I just mentioned. They haven't been hitting my creep, and if I got that, then when I'm on my creep, my attack range is increased by additional 20%, and my basic damage is increased by 40%. That's pretty nice. I decided to go with the Mutalisk. Hunter Killer now spawns a Mutalisk that bounces attacks for 30 seconds, and the reduce down of Hunter Killer is lower. Alright, so we stole that from them. We thought it might be tricky, but I knew it. We got in there and scared him away. Li Ming finally getting stronger now. Most people for level 16 pick Corrosive Saliva that does more hero damage with your Hunter Killer and Roaches. But I didn't. We destroyed the middle. Like I said, for this one, I should have picked Jagged Barb, but it's already so late in the game, and we have a solid lead here. We're pushing in there. They're all alive. We're all alive, and we're like, you know what? We're doing well. Let's see how it goes. Interrupt them. It gets a bit tricky because we forget that this core can hurt us. We move back a bit to play it safe. Mephisto uses ultimate. Doesn't kill us though. Butcher thought he can get a kill, but we kill him before he can kill us. Li Ming's got her laser out. Kerrigan stay alive. We're all a bit low, but we kill 2 of them. Oh, and Li Ming kills another 2 there. The revenge of Li Ming. She kills 3 of them, and that should be a good game, I believe. I don't think I'm going to hit level 20, but if I did, I would have picked Fury of the Storm, where every 5 seconds my next basic attack deals an additional 91 damage to the target and 228 damage to all nearby minions, mercenaries, and monsters. That would have been sick for the push. But right there, oh, I should have stood with all those spiders up there. I would have killed it even faster. But that's typically how I build Zagara to push it real good. So we got the W. MVP goes to Kaltas, but I just want to show the score screen because you can see my siege damage. So thankfully I died only once, which is unlike me, but I'll take it. But you can see I did 90,000 siege damage, which means every little ranged minion near me was doing an additional 90 damage each. Doesn't sound like much when there's one, but when there's a bunch of them near you, well, whether there's 3 or 6 or however, that's a lot of extra damage every time they hit someone. And that's why I like to do it, because I could push. And if they let me go, it's not good for them.